Little. And joining me for Options Insight today is Christian Fromhertz of Tribeca Trade Group. Great to have you as always, Christian. And the last time you joined Options Insight, I believe you were talking about small cap, IWM, and it's just incredible. The Russell 2000 right now on pace for its best 3 days ever, going all the way back to 1979. This, of course, after falling more than 40%. So a huge bear market there, now a frenzied rally. What do you think is next, Christian?
Hey, Abigail. Yeah, and I would classify the small caps this week as one of those rip-your-face-off rallies. It's up 14.5% so far this week, which is, just keeping with the moves that we've been seeing over the last month. In this case, it's up versus down. But, I think it's good progress to see the small caps finally participate. These were one of the areas on my checklist. I do think sometimes small caps lead the move. They certainly led the move on the downside. Now they're leading it back up.
So very quickly, do you think this is a rebound rally, or do you think that this is just a pause before another leg in the bear market?
I think it's too soon to tell. I think, watching price, will be number one important. But the other thing that I'm watching is the VIX, and it's just not coming down.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, so to me, that's setting off a little bit of an alarm bell. I really want to see this thing, the VIX get back below 50. Until it does that, I'm still thinking that you have to play a little bit more conservative. You really have to, if you're doing more trading than investing, you really have to keep tight stops in this particular market until we see a little bit more confirmation that the VIX is starting to dip back below 50.
And in about 30 seconds or so, Christian, some of your favorite names, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, what are you seeing on the options action on those names that might give you insights into this market?
Yeah, we're not seeing huge positioning. I think the majority of moves that we're seeing is more just short term, and really, people just looking to kind of grab the momentum as it changes. There's been just a few choice names where we're seeing a little bit further call positioning, but I like those names, the three that you mentioned, maybe adding Adobe in there too, as just maybe long-term buys. Companies that are quality, they've got good cash. Good cash balances so that they can weather the storm. And these are products that I think, that they have that are going to be there for a long time. So I think they're good long-term plays. Okay, well, Christian Fromhertz of Tribeca Trade Group, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that rip-your-face-off rally in small cap, an interesting way to put it. And, of course, those high-quality names and the VIX above 60. You're saying it has to get below 50. Thanks for joining us for Options Insight. Romaine, back to you.
All right, Abigail, well, you were just talking about it, of course.